Hi, I'm Too Cool Chris, and this is my podcast. I think I'm suspicious. I look suspicious, don't I? I got a hat, got my shades on, dark clothes, so I can hide, and I look suspicious. You know, I feel suspicious if I was to go in the store and start doing this. I would look suspicious. Don't you think I would look suspicious? If you owned a store, wouldn't you consider, hey, I better watch this guy because he looks suspicious? Yeah, that's suspicious. I dress like this all the time and nobody really cares. I think I'm suspicious, and we're coming into the holiday season and stores are getting ripped off left and right. There's all kinds of scams to get merchandise. Five finger shopping, they call it. It's amazing what people get away with at stores. And I go in and I look obviously suspicious. Dark sunglasses, hat pulled down on face, looking around. I'm looking suspicious. But not really. Not really. And even if I did steal something, there's all these cameras, they're watching you. I think if I was a thief, I would be worried about that. Well, thieves are not worried about that. You know why? You go to any big box store, you see those cameras all around. Well, one, they can buy camera boxes that look like a camera that's not a camera. How about that? The other thing is, even if there is a camera and it's wired up, there's nobody home. They have got the money to have somebody sit there and watch the camera. They have these TV shows, showing the people walking in up and down the aisles. And you figure there's some security guy back there glaring at the camera, looking for when they're going to steal that item. No, they're not going to pay that guy to sit there and play with TVs and look for suspicious people. For one, if you hired somebody to do that, they go batty looking at TV screens with nothing on them, just for that one moment when they may catch somebody. So why do they even have them in the first place? It's after the fact. If they so happen to catch somebody, then they can go back and review the tape as evidence. Otherwise, even if they knew something was stolen from an aisle at a store, who's going to look through 24 hours of video to find out when that disappeared? 12 hours worth of video to find out when that disappeared. Who's going to sit there for 4 hours trying to find out how that disappeared on the outside fact that they may recognize that person that stole the item? It ain't going to happen, folks. And thieves know this. Shoot, I used to work at a corporation. We had a guy ripping off major money. They went back, and finally, what happened is we caught him, and we narrowed it down to a couple of hours. They went back and looked at the tape, and shoot, he was flipping off the camera as he was rolling stuff out the back door. So, man, I tell you, all this technology, and it's all still down to the employee. They're working for minimum wage to catch the person walking out with this stuff. So even if I do look suspicious, somebody still has to look at me and make sure I don't steal something. I'm Too Cool Chris, and this is my podcast.